So all of us would have read in the newspapers, seen in TV that there's going to be a no confidence motion. So till date, there have been 27 no confidence motions which have been moved against various governments. If you include what is going to happen in August of this year, the most interesting was the loss of confidence vote of Mr. Vajpayee's government in 1999 by just one vote. Goes on to prove the adage in politics that there are no permanent friends or enemies in politics. Of course, now, hi everyone, welcome. So all of us would have read in the newspapers, seen in TV that there's going to be a no confidence motion against the government which has been moved by the opposition parties, and that is going to be taken up for discussion on August 8th, and it is expected that the Prime Minister will reply to that and it will be put to vote on August 10th. This is because of the Manipur issue, which we discussed in the last video. The opposition has been demanding that the Prime Minister should come and speak on that issue, and in order to force the Prime Ministers to speak, that is what the opposition has claimed, that they have moved a no confidence motion because the final discussion on a no confidence motion always concludes with the Prime Minister's speech in the Lok Sabha and then it is put to vote. So the ruling government has a comfortable majority. The BJP on its own has 303 MPs. The NDA has more than 330 MPs. So this is more a political move to make a debate in the parliament also involving the Prime Minister. And the result of this no confidence motion is a foregone conclusion, but it holds a lot of political significance without a doubt. So in this video, let us just understand what are the constitutional and legal rules relating to no confidence motion, and I'll share an interesting snippet of a confidence motion which happened in 1999. So why there is a no confidence motion which can be brought in the Lok Sabha? Because we are a parliamentary democracy in which the Council of Ministers is responsible to the Lok Sabha. What does it mean? Only a party or a coalition which has a majority in Lok Sabha can stay in power. And to give effect to this Article 75(3), there is something called as no confidence motion which can be brought only in the Lok Sabha. See, please remember, the ministers can be from both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. We have the Prime Minister Modi, the Home Minister Amit Shah, Defense Minister Rajnath Singh, who are from Lok Sabha. We have Nirmala Sitharaman, the Finance Minister, S. Jaishankar, the External Affairs Minister. They are all, Railway Minister Ashwin Vaishnaw, they are all from Rajya Sabha, but they are all collectively responsible to the Lok Sabha, which means they should enjoy a majority. The ruling party or the coalition should have a majority in Lok Sabha, and that is the reason no confidence motion can be brought only in the Lok Sabha. Now, this is brought by the opposition. We will see what are the rules relating to no confidence motion. But a confidence motion can be brought by the ruling government. No confidence motion is brought by the opposition. If the no confidence motion is passed in the Lok Sabha, then it means the government has to resign. If it is defeated, the government will continue in power. Whereas confidence motion is moved by the ruling government, so it should be passed in the Lok Sabha. Then only the government enjoys majority and it will continue in power, right? This is a technical difference between these two types of motions. So for a no confidence motion to be accepted in the Lok Sabha, at least 50 members have to support its introduction. So when Mr. Gaurav Gogoi, the MP from Assam, he moved the no confidence motion, the speaker would have asked people who are in support of the motion to stand up in their seats, and minimum 50 members would have stood up, and that is why the speaker should accept if at least 50 members demand a no confidence motion against the government, and it should be taken up for discussion within 10 days. So this no confidence motion was admitted on July 26th. So 10 days as per practice is 10 working days, and that 10th working day is August 8th, right? And that is why the no confidence motion discussion is slated for August 8th. It goes on from August 8th to 9th, and the news report suggests that the Prime Minister will finally give his reply on August 10th, and then it will be put to vote. But this is a rule, it should be taken up for discussion within 10 working days, and that is what has happened in the instant case as well. So these are the rules. So till date, there have been 27 no confidence motions which have been moved against various governments. If you include what is going to happen in August of this year, it will be 28. But before this, there were 27 no confidence motion. And guys, interestingly, not a single no confidence motion has been passed. All of them have been defeated, which means the governments have continued to stay in power whenever there was a no confidence vote. The highest was against Indira Gandhi's government through various years, 1960s, 70s, 80s. She was a long-serving prime minister, and there have been 15 no confidence motions at various points of time against her government. As I told you, no confidence motion has ever been passed. It has always been defeated. Only once, in 1979, there was a no confidence motion brought against the Janata Party government led by Morarji Desai. But after the discussion, Mr. Morarji Desai resigned as the PM. So technically, that no confidence vote was never put to vote, and so it was never passed. The person, the Prime Minister, resigned. So this is the history of no confidence motion in India. But there is also something called as confidence vote, which can be moved by the government. And on 3 occasions, the governments have moved confidence vote and they lost the government on all 3 occasions. When the confidence vote is defeated, the government has to resign. Guys, when a no confidence vote is defeated, the government enjoys majority and it will stay in power. If a no confidence motion is passed, the government has to resign. But it has never happened, as I told you earlier. But a confidence vote, it is the opposite. A confidence vote should be passed. If it is defeated, then the government has to resign. And it happened once in 1990 when VP Singh's government lost the majority because of withdrawal of support by the BJP, and so they had to resign. Then in 1997, when H.D. Devegowda was the Prime Minister, his government lost the majority when the Congress party withdrew support and they had to resign. And the most interesting was the loss of confidence vote of Mr. Vajpayee's government in 1999 by just 1 vote. So, they got 269 votes in favor of the confidence vote and 270 votes against. And because of that, they resigned. And interestingly, guys, these are some interesting snippets from that confidence vote, which happened in 1999, April. So, National Conference, which was part of the NDA, one MP, Umar Abdullah, who is the son of Mr. Farooq Abdullah, he voted for the confidence vote, but one MP of National Conference voted against the confidence vote. Arunachal Congress, which was a regional party at that point of time, having split from the Congress party, though they initially supported the NDA, that MP voted against the confidence vote. And very interestingly, a person by name Mr. Giridhar Gamang, he became the Chief Minister of Odisha in February 1999. But the Constitution says, if you have become a minister, even in a state, you should become an MLA within 6 months. Then you can continue as a minister. This confidence vote happened in April 1999. So he was already serving as the Chief Minister of Odisha for almost 2 months. But he had not resigned from the Lok Sabha seat, because within 6 months, he should become an MLA and then resign his Lok Sabha seat. But he had not done that. And when he came for the confidence vote, the ruling party, the BJP and the NDA parties opposed it, saying that he has already become a Chief Minister of a state. How can he come and vote? But the rules did not prohibit it. And Balayogi, who was the speaker at that point of time, he said, I leave it to your conscience. Right? And as a Congress party member, he voted against the confidence vote. Had he not voted, or had he not come to the Lok Sabha on that day, it would have been 269 each. And the speaker would have voted in favor of the government. But that one vote also resulted in the NDA government losing the confidence vote by just 1 vote. Right? Of course, it's a different story. In 2015, Mr. Giridhar Gamang left the Congress and joined the BJP. Goes on to prove the adage in politics that, there are no permanent friends or enemies in politics. Of course, now in 2023, he has moved from the BJP to the BRS party. Anyway, so those are some interesting snippets about the confidence vote and the details about the no confidence vote. From a UPSC angle, we should be clear about what is the no confidence vote. It is as per the Lok Sabha rules. It can be brought only in the Lok Sabha, and those important provisions relating to Lok Sabha rules with respect to no confidence motion. I hope you found this video useful. I'll see you again with another video soon. Thank you.